Hello, everyone out there. Welcome to another episode of Sports Talk with Jay and Kenton. I just talked to Kenton and he'll be right on. So we're just gonna wait for him to get on. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody had a great week. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. Me personally, I'm not feeling that well. And Kenton is not feeling that well either. So we're both under the weather. But he'll be on shortly. And yeah, guys, let's get it started. And I just want to thank all you guys for all the support you give me and Kenton. You guys give us so much support that we appreciate it. Hey, Tater, yeah, yes, he did. Actually, no, he didn't get cut. He got released. He wanted to get released. Tater, you are so funny. You are funny. But yeah, we're just gonna wait for Kenton to join us, and we will talk about everything that won't happen. Hey, Daniel, how you doing, my man? Happy Friday to you, my man. Happy Friday. Thank you for all the support, Daniel. We appreciate it, Taterhead. We appreciate everything. And yeah, I'm here. If anybody wants to say anything, go right ahead. We're just waiting for Kenton to join us real quick. Kenton is not feeling that well, but he's gonna try to power through it. I hope you give Kenton all the support that you give me. So that would mean a lot to me if you give Kenton some support. So we're just waiting for Kenton to come back. Can I laugh at the New York Giants? Oh man, I do not like to laugh at any team. Like I said, man, I don't know what the Giants are doing, man. I have no idea what the Giants are thinking. They signed they signed Daniel Jones to a big contract last year. Last year, they signed him to a big new deal. And not even a year later, they released the dude. I'm just I'm just dumbfounded. Dumbfounded, man. It's just they could have gave the money to Saquon Barkley instead of paying the quarterback. If I was the Giants, I would have paid Saquon and put the franchise tag on Daniel. That's what I would have done. But let's see what Kenton thinks about it when he gets here. But yeah, Kenton should be here shortly. I did send him a link to the podcast, so yeah. Well, yeah. See, I would have paid Saquon first because without Saquon, Daniel Jones would do nothing. So I would have gave the deal to Saquon and just used the franchise on Daniel. That would have been a better option. Way better option than that. Way better option than paying Daniel first, then letting Saquon go. We all know it was Saquon that made that team go on offense. It wasn't Daniel Jones making plays. It was Saquon running the ball that allowed Daniel Jones to make the plays. And look at Daniel Jones' numbers with Saquon and without Saquon. It's a whole different quarterback. So yes, I yeah. So Kenton will be here shortly, and then we can ask Kenton what's his opinion on the Daniel Jones release. But I already told you guys my opinion. I would have paid Saquon first and franchise Daniel Jones. I mean, that was a better option. Now both of the teams in New York, they're screwed. The Jets are screwed, and the Giants are screwed. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do at quarterback. Now it looks like Drew Lock wants to be released or traded because Drew Lock signed with the Giants, and I think he was promised if anything happened to Daniel Jones, Drew Lock would have got the starting job. But they lied and they gave the starting job to Tony DeVito. Hey Jax, how you doing, my man? How you doing? We're just talking about what the Giants did today by by releasing Daniel Jones. Not even 1 year after they gave Daniel Jones a big, huge contract. That it's just mind-boggling on why they did that. And like I said, we're just waiting for Kenton to come back in. We're he's not feeling that well. But yeah. Oh, you really think the Cowboys might sign Jones? Oh, I like that idea, Jack. I like that idea. Yeah, but Taylor, you gotta understand. These guys who in the NFL, they want to play. They don't want to just sit and get a paycheck. They want to play. You know what? That would be hilarious. That would really be funny if that really happened. But the Cowboys, they have Cooper Rush, and they traded a fifth round pick for Trey Lance. I mean, they gotta find out what they have in Trey Lance, right? But it would be hilarious. It would be hilarious if the Cowboys did pick him up and he played against Giants. That would be hilarious. Well, no, you remember he that was a different situation. He sat behind Aaron Rodgers. Then he got paid by the Raiders to be no Seahawks. Seahawks signed Maslin to be a starter, but they drafted Russell Wilson. So Maslin got released, and he went to Oakland Raiders, and he got signed by the Oakland Raiders, and he was the starting quarterback for the Raiders. ASG Sports. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Where else could that just maybe? Yep. His best option, maybe the Raiders. Um, Maybe the Cleveland Browns. Um, Maybe the New York Jets. Back up, back up to Aaron Rodgers. Or maybe Minnesota as a backup. But my bet, if I have to guess, the best landing place for Daniel Jones is the Raiders. I'm there with you, Jags. Yet Napoli was a backup quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. Well, no, Terry. He was the starting quarterback for the Seahawks. Then they drafted Russell Wilson. Oh, that's great. SG Sports. I like that. Indianapolis, they already have a quarterback in Indianapolis in Anthony Richardson. So I don't think he's going to go to the Indianapolis Colts. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the compliment. Yeah. But yeah, Jets. I think the best place for him is the Las Vegas Raiders. I mean, look at the quarterback in Vegas. It is not. It's not a good QB room out there. You got Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. Those are the two quarterbacks right now in Vegas. So yeah, Los Angeles Rams. That's a that's a good fit, but yeah, he might be a he might be the backup if he goes to the. He might be a backup when he goes to the Rams. we're just talking about the how 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 dumb the New York Giants are. Did you hear about that today, Kenton?
Yeah, about Daniel Jones. I was gonna text you about it, but then my stomach started hurting, so I didn't.
That's cool. We were talking about my opinion was that they should have they should have gave the huge contract to Saquon Barkley and then franchise Daniel Jones instead of giving Daniel Jones that big contract and letting Saquon leave. Did I look at the stats where when Daniel Jones played with Saquon, his numbers were better without Saquon. But that's my opinion.
Yeah, no, I don't think the Giants should have ever got rid of him. They should have definitely signed him.
I mean, it's not even a year later, and they released Daniel Jones
Yeah,
after.
and not only that, Saquon Barkley was a fan favorite. He was kind of like their. I would say he was the face of their franchise.
Well, I would say he was the face of that franchise.
And it doesn't help that he's playing with the Eagles right now.
Yeah, and and everybody on the internet, right, say, well, wouldn't it be funny if the Dallas Cowboys picked him up and he played against the Giants on Thanksgiving Day?
With the Buccaneers.
Because the Cowboys play the Giants on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, or he could sign to the Buccaneers and then play them too.
Yeah, but the Buccaneers have uh, who's the other quarterback?
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, so he's going to be a backup if he signs with the Buccaneers. My opinion is his best option is the Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah,
Is there another team?
Jack said Jones to the Cowboys for the memes. Yeah, that would be hilarious. I mean, I mean, Saquon already went to the Eagles. Why not send Jones to the Cowboys? that'd be that'd be awesome. Oh, thank you, SQ Sports. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
That's
Taylor
cool.
has said Tyrod Taylor was on the New York Giants. Yes, he was. Now he's on the New York Jets. So yeah, we'll finish talking about Daniel Jones. Now you wanted to talk about the Bucks, right?
Mhm.
Did
Mhm.
they get a big win over the Bulls?
Yep, we're in our last 5 games. We're 4-1 right now,
And
and our record.
that's good. That makes you happy. I know
Yep.
that.
Um, it seems like we're turning it around. So all the doubt that people were saying seems like they're wrong. We're still 3 games from 500 because we're 6-9 right now.
Oh, okay.
But it's good that we technically should be in these last 5 games 5-0, but the refs fucked us. Excuse me, but they did. Um, Lamelo Ball tripped on his own shoe, and a ref that was blocked by a Bucks player, Torian Prince, called the foul when the other 2 refs who could see the play didn't, and that cost us the game. So because he shot the 2 game winning free throws.
Yeah, I know that, but you were really you were really adamant about that.
I don't think I've ever yelled at home so loud at a TV, knowing that they can't hear me, but I still was just
No,
beep
no,
beep
no.
beep beep.
Oh, no, no, no. I heard you. I heard you.
Um,
I heard you.
no, we got off of the live stream like literally 2 plays before it happened.
Yeah,
So what
but
you?
I was still talking to you
Oh yeah, I was
after I
muting
cut
too.
the live stream,
Yeah, and
and
then
then you were like yelling at the TV. I'm like, "What happened?" You're like, "Not now, not now."
yeah, no, that game was
No.
awful.
So
But the refs kind of gave us one, but they have done 3 games in a row of bad calls and calls that could have cost us games. So the
like
fact that
what
the
kind of
Bucks got
call?
one from the refs doesn't cancel out. They owe us at least 2 more calls of game winners for us.
Yeah, but I mean, what did the rest give to the Bucks?
Giannis stepped out of bounds on a rebound. When he caught the ball and then passed it out. And none of the refs saw it, but at the same time, yesterday the Bulls stepped out of bounds a total of 4 times, and the refs didn't call it. So,
At least they're consistent.
hey, the refs annually get paid 500K. NFL refs annually only get paid 200K. WNBA players only get paid 200K. There's no
Dude,
reason for NBA refs to be awful.
dude, that is just ridiculous. How much referees make?
Yeah.
I,
So
I can be a referee and be that horrible.
that's what I'm saying. I think me and Jay need to go to a refing school.
Hey guys, if you want to pay for that referee school to go to referee school, I'll be happy to go. And I'll throw any kind of flag I want. A flag here, flag there, flag everywhere.
For real, referees get paid $5,000 to $6,000 a game, and yeah, hi Tom, yeah, my yo puppy. And the lowest refs are $800 a game. Like it's crazy.
Hey, we got Tom Roxy. Hey Tom, how you
But
doing, buddy?
but yeah, no, refs get paid way too much in the NBA to be making these bad calls. But the
Yeah,
Bucks play the Indiana Pacers today, so
so
uh, I'm really excited because it's a cup game. So you're gonna see the weird blue court if you watch today, guys.
yeah. See,
So
I'm not a fan of all the color, color. What do you
yeah,
call
some of them are very hit or miss.
it? They hurt my eyes, man.
Yeah, I like the Bucks blue one in person. It doesn't look as blue as it does on TV though. I was watching it back,
Oh, really? Okay.
and it was really blue on TV, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's distracting. But in person, it's pretty faint,
Okay.
and looks really well with the black jerseys. So
And thank you, Tom. Thank you so much,
thank you.
man. I appreciate it. And I appreciate Tom, man. He does a lot for this channel, dude.
No, he's really dope and is in sports inspiration to me. So
And God, let's help Tom reach 1 million subscribers.
and sorry, you joined me when I'm not feeling well. I'm so off right now.
I know we can. I know we can get Tom to 1 million.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
The guy deserves it. He's a great human being, and he's a great friend to the channel. So I'm looking forward to watching your Q&A tonight, Tom. I'll be there, and I'll talk to you soon.
I was like, Jay, when are you gonna bring your Q&As back? You gonna bring them back on Saturdays?
Man, my my body's been hurting lately. I, I think it's all the weather change right now. I'm mostly in, I'm mostly in pain in the winter times where the weather gets cold and I can feel it in my body.
Oh, Wisconsin would be horrible for you.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah. I heard it gets like really cold out there.
It's like 40 something right now.
And didn't you guys get like a lot of snow out there right now?
We got an inch of snow yesterday, but then it also rained after, and it melted the snow.
Oh
And
yeah,
we don't really
see,
have anymore.
I would not be able to survive out there.
Yeah, Wisconsin has very bipolar weather.
Yeah,
Like
so
especially in like February, March, and April, it could
mhm,
like snow bad one day
yeah,
and be like 70 or 80 the next day.
yeah, so
And then the next day after that, it could like rain and there could be tornadoes. And then after that, it could snow again.
tornadoes. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, Milwaukee. Actually, no, I can't say Milwaukee doesn't get tornadoes. We had one last year for like the first time in a long time.
So what is this is a great time to talk about the Packers and the Niners. So let me ask you, what is the weather forecast for Sunday afternoon?
I don't know. If you want me to, I could look.
That'd be great because we have a 4 o'clock, 4:25 kickoff over there.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, SG Sports. Thank you so much. Yeah, so yeah, the weather might come into effect in the Niners Packers game this Sunday.
Sunday doesn't look like any snow, but it's going to be. I don't need to see that. Move.
What about any rain?
No, it's gonna rain Monday, but no. Sunday it seems like it's gonna be the lowest 34, highest 46.
Yeah, but that is cold.
Yeah.
That,
And then
that
right now in Milwaukee it's 46.
that's gonna be colder than what is here in California. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love all the support that you guys give me. Thank you so much, especially Tom. I can't believe stuff got Tom is a big channel.
It
Really big.
really is. I'm happy. It's his first time in our pod, so
Well,
I appreciate that.
he's been in my streams a couple of times for the WWE wrestling events. So
I was like, yeah, if it wasn't for Tom Grassi, we wouldn't be friends for the last 3 years.
we would never have this podcast if it wasn't for
Yeah.
him. Ow.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been a
that
great
was nice, folks. Don't worry about it.
mental help towards me.
All right,
And
I'll be
SG's
right back.
sports talk. You said that you like
I'll be
talk
right
to
back.
people with ADHD too. I have ADHD and dyslexia, so
Yeah. Oh, thank you, P.
thank you. That's dope.
I appreciate it. Yeah, so let's go over the Packers Niners. What score do you have, Kitchen, for the Packers Niners?
Well, with the reports of Brock Purdy possibly not playing and
Wait, wait,
other
wait, wait. Does that report that Brock possibly not
like
playing?
yeah, top of their 3 players might not play.
I know. I know. Nick Bosa's not playing. I know that much. He got a hip injury.
Um, and yeah, that's the report that I saw. So if that's true, then I probably have the Packers like 24, 28, maybe 31 points. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, because
the
that's
49ers
huge.
probably getting 17 points.
Because that is huge for uh, Green Bay if Nick Bosa doesn't play.
Yeah. So
And, but I heard that George Kittle's coming back this week. But
that's good.
I didn't hear nothing about Brock Purdy until now that you told me. So that's
Yeah,
a
I can see if I found it.
yeah, that's a huge deal if that's true. So yeah, you can come on the show SG Sports if you're free probably next Friday or this Sunday afternoon. I will be happy to have you on. You just have to send me your email address and I can send you the link. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. That that really means a lot to me. Thank you for the subscribe. I really appreciate that. But yeah, my scoring prediction for the Sunday's game.
Yeah, it seems like I guess on today's list, Brock Purdy, Nick Bosa, and Trent Williams are apparently unlucky to suit up against the Packers.
Ooh, that can be a big blow.
Yeah,
Who's the backup?
I don't know that.
That's huge. Oh God. So, let me ask you, Kendrick. Do do you think that Niners season is over?
If they lose against us, yeah, most likely, I think.
Oh, man, okay.
Like as much as it's like for pride wise for Packers fans, this is important. It's technically not too important. Like all games are because of how close the NFC North is important. But
But the
um,
Packers do have some injuries also. It
yeah,
looks,
Jair is going to be out for
yeah,
at
it looks
least
like
3 weeks.
Yeah, it looks like Jair's not suited up.
Yeah, Jair out. Jair tore his PCL, so
Oh, it came out.
yeah, so he's out for at least 3 weeks.
So you're telling me our starting corners are Eric Stokes, Carrington Valentine,
That's what he said. He said it's on 24 and 21.
Nixon, number 25.
Yeah. So
Oh,
he believes in them, but they did say he'll be back this season though. So
no, they're not putting them on IR, right?
no, he
Uh,
no. It's just they rushed him back. They said that he should have sat out this game because he
yeah,
they said
uh,
he missed last game. Should have sat out. Then he said he should have participated in the bye week.
okay,
Sat out the bye week. Sat out this week, and he would have been healthy for this game.
okay,
But
yeah.
he said playing made it worse and actually ruptured it. So, but I guess they said it's not bad enough for. I guess he needs surgery or anything, which is good, luckily, but it's still a tear. So
At least we still have Xavier McKinney and, and Williams. I forgot
yeah,
his name. Number 33, the rookie. 49ers for the game against the
So
Jets.
it's official now? Because, yeah, earlier this morning, it was unlikely. If it's now that they're ruled out.
Yeah, I knew both of us could be out, and
Okay, so yeah, they're out. All right.
all three are out. And that's gonna make Packers a little bit easier.
Should be.
Shut.
They still, I don't know why I'm forgetting his name. He's literally one of my favorite players. The running back.
Christian McCaffrey.
Thank you.
Yeah, but what is Christian McCaffrey gonna do without no passing yet?
I guess, but you also complain about our running game, the Packers' defensive running game a lot. So.
Oh yeah, last week it was horrible. Last week I would say, when do we get Joe Barry back? That looked like the Joe Barry defense. I was like, damn, Joe Barry's back on defense.
Yeah, there are definitely some disappointing missed tackles from the Bears game.
Missed tackle. You're letting Caleb Williams get out of the pocket and scramble for first down.
That's another thing. Yeah, we had no QB spy.
Yeah.
Like when we played the Bears last year with Justin Fields, there was a lot of times where he still got, of course, room and space because he's skilled, but there were a lot of plays where we stopped him, especially that one where Lucas Van Ness stopped him from getting a first down and getting a fourth down. Like I was expecting stuff like that to happen this game, but that didn't happen.
Yeah. Hey, but go ahead.
I was gonna say I think Jeff Hafley has to find a way to get our linebackers a certain way. We might have to go back to the old scheme, at least with our linebackers.
Yeah.
Because I just don't think their skill set is fit for this. So.
But hey, my God, Kenton called it last week. He said that they were gonna block a kick, and block a kick.
Sure. I guess I've been doing that way too much the last three years of calling plays. See, now I'm just thinking the 49ers are scared.
You're telling me you think the 49ers are scared and they're just going.
George Kittle and Jacob Cowling.
Yeah, Jacob Cowling. Their backup quarterback.
Are questionable. Like, come on now.
That's not. I don't think it's going to be a good game for the Niners.
I do want to beat a healthy Niners, but I'll take beating the Niners.
Oh yeah, me too. I'll take a win. A win is a win. You know what I'm saying? A win is a win. And we gotta keep up with the Vikings and the Lions.
Yeah.
So
who did they play with this week?
Man, Vikings playing the Bears.
Okay, so they are gonna win.
I don't know. I'm hoping the Bears can do something. I mean, Bears do have a decent defense.
Yeah, they do. So
I'm hoping they lose to the Bears.
And who did the Lions play?
I forgot. It's an easy team, man.
He said, I forgot.
I forgot. I don't follow the Lions.
Here, let me go to your
my predictions.
Yeah.
Oh man. Actually, I got more views on
I don't know why I don't remember. I watched them already, but
I actually got more views on my prediction video this week.
For real, you got 169. Nice.
So yeah, I like that, guys.
Yeah. The
Oh,
Colts. They versus the
oh
Colts.
yeah, dude,
The Lions versus the Colts.
that's another win for the Lions.
Yeah.
You know, if the Packers can beat the Colts with Malik Willis, the Lions are gonna put up another 52 points on the Colts.
Yes, but they also did it to the Texans.
That like Phil says, Lions, they're just a cheat code.
I don't know how they do it. They don't know.
I mean, if your quarterback throws 5 interceptions in one game and still wins that game, that's a good team. Sports. Yep. So yeah, my prediction now, knowing that Brock Purdy's not playing, it's I think I'm comfortable to say 42. Then
I was gonna say I was gonna go like 40. I was gonna go like 48-13.
48.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that number this year. I don't know what it is, but I'll get it at least one more, 2 more times from the Packers.
I hope. I hope so. And he said Lions are gonna. They might put up 60.
That'd be wild.
I
What would be even crazier if the Colts won?
Oh, that would be the upset of the century.
It's like their offense I can see putting up a lot of points, but their defense is really bad.
So, are you telling me that I should put my money on the Colts and in Las Vegas so I can get rich? Is it going to be an upset?
If we want all the chaos, then yes.
Because I looked at the Vegas report. Every casino has the Lions winning by 20.
No, I still think the Lions realistically are probably gonna win, but there's just a sinister side of me that thinks the Colts can pull it out.
Side of you. I never met that kind of kid.
Most people don't.
I don't think you have one ounce of sinister in you.
No, not really. It's just more chaos.
You're just a great guy, but you do yell at me a lot for not believing in the Packers.
Well, yeah, because it's about sports and it's meaningless.
More
More
than I should.
I don't mean yelling.
Yeah, guys, Kenny calls me out on everything when I say about the Packers.
I like it when people argue about sports because the argument is about pretty much almost nothing. It's not that serious. It's
Yes,
all playing games.
Ooh, oh wow, Stanley Porter's coming back. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a big addition to that offense. I mean, they have 2 good running backs. They have some good wide receivers. The only thing that the Lions need to get is a pass rush on good teams. But other than that, yeah. And yeah, that is our prediction for that Niners game. And
yeah, I forgot to give my predictions for the Bucks Pacers game today.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give a score prediction because it's the NBA and the scores get in the hundreds. So,
Yeah, it is.
um,
It's ridiculous.
but I think the Bucks are gonna win today. I think just because the Indiana Pacers had our number last year and all the talk of their fans and just that we want to get our lick back. And the fact that Tyrese Halliburton has not been playing well for the Indiana Pacers. He's only had two good games this whole season. Other than that, he's been on NBA has instead of like PFF gradings, NBA has net rating like plus minus,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been minus a lot most of these games. So
Okay.
he hasn't been really helping out the Pacers. So if the Bucks can really stop him, slow down the pace
Uh
of the Pacers, like a lot of teams have kind of figured out how Indiana has to play. If
huh.
the Bucks can actually implement that with the rest of the league, my foot fell asleep because of the dog. Um, was
Okay.
laying on it for so long. Sorry. Yeah, if the Bucks can slow down the Pacers' pace, like the rest of the NBA has, I think we have a good chance of winning because of the way we've been playing. We've been playing with passing the ball more,
Mhm.
cutting. We've been finally making our shots, and Giannis has been a beast. So, what's up, Phil? Uh,
Well, SG predicts Bucks 145 to 100.
I would love that so bad. I'll be there tonight, so I don't know if anyone's gonna be at the Bucks game, but if you're there, uh,
Yeah, but you know what? That sounds like a high score to me.
that's possible in the NBA though.
All right.
Yeah, the most points I think the Bucks ever scored in a game was like
So,
158 points.
so is Indianapolis Pacers that bad?
They have the same exact record as the Bucks.
So that's not that bad.
They started off better than the Bucks, but then they started losing a lot more games recently. So if they lost their last game, I think I don't know. It's really a flip of a coin with NBA because like if a team loses a game, then the next game they could be fired up to play it better. But at the same
Yeah.
time, if they lost, they could not be confident and continue to keep losing. So
So
I
how
wish I watched the Pacers last game to see how they play. Because if they got like blown out or something like that, then they'll play harder today's game. But if it was like a close game and they still lost, then they might be tired or not as mentally all there. I guess. Please don't start barking,
oh,
Cubs.
wait a minute. I didn't notice. Hey Phil. I just noticed Phil came in now. Hey Phil. How you doing? You missed Tom Grossi earlier. Taylor has said for the game. So SG is gonna watch the game tonight. Oh, that's a good question, Kitten. Do you think that Niners should fire Kyle Shanahan?
Yes. So the Packers could get him.
What?
I'm just playing. No, that was a joke. That was a joke. That was a
We,
joke.
we got Niners for.
I know that was a joke. That was a joke.
I know.
And he wouldn't be our head coach, of course.
Or he could be the offensive coordinator.
That's what I'm saying.
but
But
we have Rob Sala for that.
but I don't know. I think maybe it is just time for them to move on to something else. I think he's still good, but they just
Yeah, but why would they fire a coach that took them to like 3 Super Bowls? I know,
because he's been with them for a little bit, and they just can't get over the hump.
I know they didn't win the Super Bowl, but they went to 3.
I was like, I don't know why the NFL does, but it seems like the NFL likes to copy the NBA a lot, and the NBA has been firing a lot of good coaches, or like teams have been firing a lot of good coaches. So I just think the NFL is just on their way to that. So
What was the game last night?
Because it's funny. That's why.
Why would you support that? Not the. Well, I mean, you know, if the Niners are gonna fire Kyle Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan is gonna have a whole lot of teams going after it.
Yeah. And he would also want to go to another winning franchise. So,
I guarantee. But yeah, but I don't see the Niners firing Kyle Shanahan.
yeah, I don't think they will, but I can see why they would just because of
Yeah,
them not getting over the hump for many years
yeah,
of
of course.
winning. So, but yeah, I don't think so.
But yeah,
But
but
I can see it happening though again because again I think the NFL kind of follows the NBA and like
yeah,
trend
you're right.
stuff.
But
Because
yeah,
when the NBA lifted up its ban against players wearing any type of shoe, then the NFL uplifted their celebration ban the next year. Um, when the NBA uplifted the offense from like fake checking,
mm,
the NFL changed their rules on hitting on the linemen. So I just think whenever the NBA does something, the NFL likes to try and say, "Hey, we're also making changes." Because when the NBA started doing their overseas games and the NBA was getting views over it, the NFL put a more emphasis on theirs.
okay.
So yeah, because I think that the NBA definitely does the most experimental stuff, and then again, the NFL doesn't do that too much, but they definitely see that and they try and hop on it. So
Okay.
I think you'll probably see that because the last 2 years, the NBA has 2 to 3 years, the NBA has teams have been firing coaches that have won championships. So you could
Oh,
possibly
yeah,
see
but
that
why do you think they're doing that?
because the NFL has this thing where NFL coaches stay longer with teams, but you see a lot of teams stay more stagnant in the NFL than the NBA. You see a lot more rise and fall with basketball teams, and it's also because they get rid of their coaches. So you might see that transition of maybe not coaches being out the league, but switching teams. Um, I don't know. And that's just seems a thing. Like Phil could be correct me if he's still in here, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with hockey right now. They've kind of been going through a lot of. Maybe it might be front office switches, but I know hockey has been having a transition a lot too, with like this weird trend of changes.
Okay.
So yeah, I just think that that's where all sports besides baseball are all evolving. Like the NFL is talking about expansions and stuff. Like
Yeah, they're
hockey has expanded the most. The NBA has been talking about expanding for the last 6 years. And now the NFL is talking about it. So
let me ask you a question. Should the NFL get like minor leagues back? Like 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 about 20 no 10 20 years ago we had the NFL Europe where we send a couple of guys from each team down to Europe for the minor football league to get more experience.
I think that's what they should just do with like the XFL or whatever to expand it. I think the biggest problem with these like the XFL league is that there's just not enough teams. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, no, there's just too many. No, there's not just too many teams. Not enough teams. I think it's hard for people to grasp that because there's not enough teams. Like in your regions, like there's barely any Midwest teams, and as much as I like that St. Louis has something to cheer for now. Again, that's just not the Cardinals because I don't like the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I just think they need to expand more. I think you're right that if the NFL helped put money in or just took it over or whatever and made a minor league, I think they would expand to pretty much almost every single football team having something. Like Milwaukee could have a minor football team,
Mhm.
and then we'll just share players between the Packers if they need it. And this kind of also helps with the 92 roster situation where you're technically not cutting people if you like them enough. Send them to your minor team. Uh, but it's just like the NBA G League, you know. Like we have four players that are in that can play with the Bucks that are on the G League team. So
Yeah. So, and one more question for you. We have international games like in Germany and London.
mm,
Do you think the NFL should play a game in any Asian countries like Japan, China, or Korea, or the Philippines?
I was like, I think they should. I was like, the NBA has already, and again, like I said, the NFL only started doing their. I know they've done it for a while, but it stopped for a little bit, and then they did it again. Again, they only started doing it because the NBA was doing it 4 years before them,
Yeah.
and they're just hitting regions because the NBA is more popular worldwide than the NFL. So
Oh yeah, yeah. The NBA is like a world brand.
yeah, so but that's because of all the international games for preseason, and the Bucks have played two games overseas already. One was France, and I think the other one was Saudi Arabia, which I
Really?
wasn't.
Wow. Saudi Arabia. Damn.
Yeah, which a lot of people and I were also kind of not too much of a fan of, but it is what it is. The game happened. Um, but yeah, I just think they are a little bit behind, but no, I think they definitely should. I think it just because in Japan they're already having somewhat of like youth football camps there.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I heard. Yeah.
I think that because it's starting and it's starting like organically in Japan. It's not like there's no corporate like juggernaut over there that's trying to just get money off of selling football equipment or whatever. Like it generally seems like it's a new sport to them that they're passionate about and learning.
Yeah,
So
but do you remember in an early podcast I I got
yeah,
I got so upset
when
about
Team USA lost to Japan.
how 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 did we lose to Japan?
Yeah, I don't think baseball has a future. And even though what's up, Justin? Even though I just started doing the Brewers on my Instagram page, if you don't commit, like Willie Adames just turned down the deal that the Brewers sent him, of course, because it wasn't enough money. I think he definitely deserves more. If Willie Adames leaves, I don't think I'll be a Brewers fan. I can't keep handling the Brewers letting go of players that I like too much.
Yeah, but that's all. That's every
Jay,
sport.
the Brewers have let for the last, someone correct me wrong, but out of the 5 to 7 years that I've like paid attention to the Brewers, we have let go of an all star.
Oh, the same thing with the Tigers. We got rid of a Pro Bowl running back. We got rid of a Pro Bowl pass rusher.
See, but at least the Packers at least make it to an NFC Championship,
I hope.
and they do try and pay the players. It's just that eventually we let them go at the end of their contract. The difference is the Brewers do not pay their players, and we do not get in money trouble. All right, the
Yes,
Brewers
yeah,
owner is a
I don't
selfish.
get. I don't get that in baseball.
Oh,
Why can't you cut these guys in
I
baseball?
hate the Brewers owner so much. He's so
But,
annoying.
but
He put money into the Nashville soccer team instead of the Brewers.
I mean, there's no salary cap, right, in baseball.
No, and it's dumb.
So you can spend as much as money you want, right?
Yep, that's why I get mad at the Brewers
So,
owner because he doesn't spend money
but why are they spending the money?
because he's ignorant.
Doesn't these teams know? Look at the Dodgers. Look at the Yankees. They're the two most expensive teams in baseball. They spend money left and right.
And also, well, I was gonna say he has the money, but the Brewers owner is one of the. I just want him to sell the team so bad to someone who has money. Like he has money, he's just a cheap bastard.
They really got to stop being cheap. I understand football because they have a salary cap. I understand basketball because they have a salary. They kind of have a salary cap. Kind of, I think, in basketball.
Yes, basketball has one. Basketball is the strictest with sports now because of the stupid second apron.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, guys. Don't bring that up because that's kind of a sore spot for Kitchen right now. He hates the second apron.
It's like the Milwaukee Bucks and Denver Nuggets are suffering the most from it, and they're the two teams that deserve not to be suffering from it because they've been ass for decades. All right, the team that I support was ass for decades, and the Denver Nuggets were mid and ass for decades, and they're finally good. And the NBA is like, you know what? We'll make it harder for you guys to make trades. They could
Calm
have done it when the
down.
Spurs and Heat were going back to back for 3 years, or the Warriors and Cavs for another 4 years. But no, when there's six different champions in the NBA, they're like, yeah, we'll add a second apron. Like, get
Wait,
the hell
so
out of here.
look, it's hard. It's harder now to have a dynasty. It, it's,
And I think that's amazing.
oh, really? You think that's amazing?
Yeah, in the NBA, I think that's awesome.
So you don't want to see a dynasty anymore?
Nope, my Bucks can win 1 year, lose for 2 years, and then win another one. Boom. Do we still get 2 rings? And I still get to get entertained because you don't know. I love not knowing who's going to win a championship. When it
Okay.
was just the Golden State Warriors and the Cavaliers, you knew it was just going to be one of those two teams. You know, when LeBron was on the Heat, you knew it was just going to be the Heat or Spurs. No one else. You were like, oh, maybe the Thunder or the Warriors, but it wasn't an official thing yet. You knew it was just always going to be the Spurs and Cavs. And then before that, it was
Lakers.
the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah.
And then before that was the Lakers and Pistons. And then before that, it was the Heats and Lakers.
Yeah.
Like that's boring. I get for casual fans, they get to attach themselves to one player. But as a
Mm,
person who likes the sport of basketball more than anything else, I want to see that dynamic. It's like growing up and watching old school wrestling where you didn't know you knew it was probably fake, but you didn't know who was gonna win. Now every time in wrestling you get announced a month ahead of who's coming back or whatever.
yeah. You're right. You're right about that one.
You know. And another thing is dynasties do not make loyal fans. The fact that we're having all these teams going here, it gives a chance for people to actually connect to teams. That's what made the NFL in its beginning years. I understand they've had decades where teams just won for a while,
Yeah, yeah.
but they have a lot of in between where other random teams are winning constantly and there's not back to back. You know, it only really became back to back in the 80s and definitely in the 90s. And then it kind of disappeared again until the fucking Patriots came around. Like
Oh, good. Fucking Patriots, man. Don't make don't get me started on the Patriots and Tom Brady.
Like, as much as it helps for casuals and the money aspects, I don't think it's best for the sport as a whole.
So wait a minute. Let me ask you. Do you consider the Kansas City Chiefs a dynasty if they win the Super Bowl this year again?
Yes.
Uh, yeah,
But
yeah.
if they don't, and another team wins, then they're not. But if they win the next year, I still don't think so. Especially until it's only really counted on back to back. I technically think if it was NBA terms of winning in dynasties too, so
Yeah.
they technically are already. But
Before I go, yeah, I have to go. My prediction for the Super Bowl winner, it's going to be the Detroit Lions.
I'm gonna go with my Packers.
Jesse, you gotta stop thinking with your heart, man. You're a sports analyst now.
No, I don't think the Lions would win. If I'm being honest, I think that if there was a team that's not the Packers, I think it would be the Eagles. I think the Eagles would come in and be sneaky.
I don't like the Eagles that much.
Neither do I, and I don't really like Philadelphia fans. But they just seem like a hard nosed team.
What would happen if Daniel Jones signs with the Cowboys and Daniel Jones turns it around and takes?
Yeah, the Cowboys are out the playoffs.
And they get a wild card, and Daniel Jones wins the whole Super Bowl.
I'd be happy for Daniel Jones, but I wouldn't be happy for Dallas. I'm sorry. This is what they get for being just Cowboy fans.
Oh God, I hate Cowboy fans. They're so delusional every single year. They're always like, this is our year. This is our year. They've been saying that for 20 years already.
Yeah, that's like the Knicks in the NBA. New York Knicks fans are like that, even though they've had some of the worst rosters in the last decade. And they're like, we're still winning a championship. And I'm like, I love your loyalty, I love your dedication, but the delusion is concerning.
and I'm sorry to say this, but Scooter, I am sorry, but your team sucks. That's all I gotta say. You have any last words, Kenton?
No, I am feeling a little bit better. So, but I hope I feel totally better for tonight's Bucks game. So,
hey, good luck to you. Have fun at the game.
Oh yeah.
And I'm praying that the Bucks have a good game.
Same year. I want to be 7-9, 2 games out of 500. So.
And guys, Kenton is gonna join me on Sunday for the Niners Packers game, like always.
You know it.
But let's show him more love. And we might have Phil back on again for the Packers game also. But don't get, you two, do not get mad at me if my TV is faster than your TV.
No, I just get mad at the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah, I said that, Phil.
I also am going to see Phil tomorrow at the train.
Yes, he is.
Oh, sorry, birds aren't. So. Yeah, mini train convention. So
I wish I could be there with you guys, but I'm a little bit 8,000 miles away.
Yeah.
It's like I can't just hop in my car and drive 8,000 miles in one day.
So
there's no way.
I'm gonna be tired as hell because then I have another Bucks game tomorrow. So.
But yeah, I hope you guys have fun. Man. Have a blast. Take some videos. post it on YouTube so I can watch it. And we might do it. Three of us, we're gonna get together real soon and try to make a video together
That sounds good.
to go ghost hunting.
That'd be fun.
But Phil, you gotta set that up. You gotta find out where we can go.
I like trying. Yeah.
Alright, guys, that's it for today's show. It was me, it was Kenton. We appreciate all your guys' support. Thank you. A big shout out to Tom Grossi for joining in the chat earlier.
Sure, that was dope.
That was pretty cool. And him just stopping by wishing us luck. So, thank you, Tom. And like I always say, stay safe, be positive, and you know what to say.
Like and subscribe. Go, Pack, go.
God damn it! Why do I always forget that? Why? That always slips my mind. And you guys gotta remind me. I'm like, damn it! Damn it! Smash the like button. I need all the support I can get. The YouTube algorithm sucks.
Yeah, and subscribe to his channel, guys.
And then go to Kenton's Instagram. And
Packing the Buck
Packing the Buck
podcast. So I'll be posting actually right after this the Bucks and Indiana Pacers info for today's game, and then if the Bucks win, I'll post a highlight of the game.
And don't forget, guys, Sport Talk Instagram page is coming, but I don't know when. Kenton.
If you you still haven't sent me what you want the password to be, so
you can do any kind of password and send me the password. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, see, I want it to be it's simple, but be a part of the creative process. Just come up with a password. I already did the email. You got to come with a password.
I mean, how long you know me? I'm not that creative.
Fine, all right. And I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you Sunday then. So,
Yeah,
so this way, a whole next week we'll have the page. So
yeah, next week, hopefully.
Yeah, and then maybe we can have Jackson make clips from our previous episodes. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. So
and don't forget the Sunday Packers game, guys. Packers game. Come support the Packers. Come support us. It doesn't matter if you like a different team. If you like the Niners, come by. Tell us why you like the Niners. We have a fun time every week, guys. So do not miss out on the fun. But on that note, guys, we thank you so much, and we'll see you on Sunday. And well, I hate you. I hate you real bad. You believe this guy, guys? Okay, I'll see. We'll see you later, guys. Peace.